and my TikTok family. So, hello. Welcome, everyone. Hi, my name is Tammy, and today we are talking about empty nesting and what that can bring to a mom. Let me tell you, that was one of my hardest periods in my life. And so I show up for all the empty nesters out there. Those of you who are retiring soon, I'd love to hear from you, right? Give me a shout out if you are close to retirement or you're an empty nester or you're soon to be empty nester. If you are soon to be, I've got some words of advice for you. I can't wait to meet you all and welcome you in. In fact, I'm here because I really believe women who become empty nesters, if you weren't prepared, then you might be in for a shock. I know I was. And so I just want to talk to you a little bit about having something else to look forward to after you've gotten the kids off and on their own. And I have a little quote from John Maxwell, and I want to teach you about a business that I found with digital marketing that fits perfectly for empty nesters or retirees, right? People who want to keep their free time, but they need that extra income. So I am all here for that. Hello and welcome. Hey, is that Danielle? Hello. Thank you, friend, for coming in. And you guys, I'm so excited to get started with you. We are talking about that time when the kids leave home and how you can turn your empty nest into a source of purpose and income. And I'm curious if any of you are retirement age, let me know. Put a 1 in the comments. I want to make sure I'm talking to my right audience. And also, I want you to let me know if you have ever owned a business before. Well, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. If you've ever owned a business, put a 1 in the comments. I want to talk to you as well. I've owned 7 businesses, and it's sort of a source of discomfort for me to talk about because those did not go as well as I thought they would, but I learned a lot. And I want to share those lessons with you and how I found a business today that took all the problems I had in those other businesses and had solutions. So, for anybody who is interested in starting a business, this session is for you as well. And I really, truly believe that no woman should feel that her purpose is behind her. When my own kids left home, I really struggled. I struggled finding, where do I fit in my family now? What's my purpose? What am I meant to be doing? And at that time, we still had debt. And at that time, retirement was a little ways off, but I knew we weren't prepared. And I wanted to find a solution for that. And I've tried several businesses, and none of them gave me exactly what I was looking for. They took a lot of time, they took a lot of energy, they took a lot of money, and I wasn't able to really make successes of those business. In fact, I felt burnt out before I really even got them started. And then the kids left home, and then I was really feeling lost. Like, now what? So anybody understand? I'd love to hear a shout out from you if you're an empty nester or a business owner. You know those frustrations, you know those disappointments. When your expectations aren't met, that really kind of starts a crisis, crisis of belief. Like, what am I doing here? How did I get here? What am I supposed to do next? Right? That's what I'm here for. I want to help you find solutions for those questions. And I really think with some encouragement, you can grow that belief in yourself again. I know because it helped me when someone said, you can do this, you have it in you, and you'll be good at it. It made such a difference. So I want to welcome you all. Hey, I just want to know if there's any ladies out there who felt like they've missed their chance, or there's opportunities to make an impact might have passed them by. I have a business, I have an idea that there's no reason any age can do this. Any background can do this. It's one of the most wonderful ways of starting a business. If you are brand new to business, you probably have some questions for me. In fact, put those in the comments. If you have questions about what it's like to start a business, I'm your gal. You're probably wondering, well, how much time does it take? How much time, how much energy is this going to take? I really think there's like three things. There's like three things that everyone needs to know when they're starting a business. First of all, anyone can start a business. That's not the hard part. Hey, Stronger, how are you, friend? Starting a business is not hard. It's keeping it going and growing it, that's the hard part. Because then you start to realize everything has to come from inside you. And if this isn't developed, your business will not succeed. That's been my experience. I can't say that's a guarantee, but that's been my experience. When you want to have a business, there's probably several reasons. You want to make extra income. You want to make an impact. You want to solve a problem for your customers. Hey, thank you. That is so generous. Thank you, Stronger. I wish you all the rolling in the money for you as well. Business owners really, they're a special breed, aren't they? We have something really unique in us. And I don't mean that in the sense that nobody can do this. Of course they can. It just takes something deep inside you. And if you don't have that in your character, the good news is you can learn it. You can grow your character. You can grow your skills. You can master your business. All of those things you can learn. It's possible. And so that's probably the second thing you need to know. Starting the business is easy, but growing your business can be learned. It just depends on you. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to focus on? And then all of those things can work together and you can have a successful business. Now, when I started digital marketing, I was uncovering like an onion, like the layers were peeling off of, ooh, who am I again? And what do I want to accomplish? Okay, I've got to let go of this mindset. So, number 3, you have to be coachable. You have to be willing to change and to learn. That makes the biggest difference. It's learnable, but you have to believe you can, and that you will discover things about yourself you didn't know. And when you come up against those challenges, what are you going to do? Are you going to push through them, or are you going to, fall back and mope and pout and cry and moan and get angry? All the things that happens, right, when we're discouraged. But there's a way to get over that. And one is just know that you can push through. Many people with successful businesses have come across problems they've never seen before. And when I discovered that, it was like a light bulb went off because I'd never heard anyone talking about that. To get excited when you have problems, exactly. It's because they're new. Of course, they're going to feel uncomfortable. Of course, you're going to have to overcome something. It's brand new, and that's okay. You can figure this out. 6-figure earners, millionaire earners are problem solvers. You need to become a problem solver. So one of the things I've learned is have some mindset things. And I just discovered this recently, that one of my very first mindsets that I overcame, it was actually like a false belief. I truly believed I had a negative attitude. It was awful. I did not appreciate email. I thought email is so awful. And why do people keep asking for your email? All I have to do is scroll and delete and delete and delete. You wake up every day to another 50 emails, delete, delete. Here's what changed my mind. It's when my mentor said, emails are good. Think of it this way, you never unsubscribed. You had the power all along. You could have always unsubscribed. And it's like, oh, hold up. No, I didn't unsubscribe. You're right. You're talking to me. I did not unsubscribe to those emails. I delete 50 a day or more, but I keep them because you never know when that coupon's coming. You never know when there's a sale that you want to make sure you remember. And one example is me when I go and get my oil changed. Have you done this? When you go and get your oil changed and you have to flip through your phone looking for that email that had the coupon. I've even looked in the trash folder for the email that had the coupon so I could save $10, $20 on my oil change. I never unsubscribed, but I might get an email once a day from them and it's always delete. I didn't need it yet, but I didn't unsubscribe. Now, one of the things that occurred to me just this week was email is golden. That is an invitation from someone. When they give you their email, they are saying, I know, like, and trust you. I think what you have is valuable, and I want to know more. And so they sign up for my email list, and that's golden. That's a gift. If my person wants more information, they'll be getting that in their email. I always send out reminders of a webinar, or I'll send out information on something new in digital marketing. But what if that's not exactly what they're looking for? And I can write an ebook. I could have a new PDF. I could give some video classes that they might be interested on a different topic. All I have to do is send that email and ask, is this what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for? And those emails, these are people, and they want to know what I have to share. So this morning I was listening on purpose and the gifts that we've been given from God, our skills, our abilities, our mind, our hands, the talents we've been given from God Almighty is to serve other people. And when you can grow an email list, you are collecting people who are looking to have their problems solved. I have a community of people I can help serve them. So this is me, nevertoolateincome.com. In fact, you need the www.nevertoolateincome.com. If you put your email in, you will go directly to getting my free gift, and you will start learning more about digital marketing. So I'm talking to the empty nesters, the retirees, people who want to make extra income. And this is something I want to share with you. I've been kind of jumping around a little bit. Hang with me. I really believe people are looking for what's their purpose? Why are we here? What am I supposed to be doing? Like, is there a higher calling? Is there a higher reason that I'm here? And I believe there is. I believe God called us. God set us here for a purpose. We're meant to be creative. We're meant to be makers and problem solve for their fellow man. We're here to help each other. And so that's one of my businesses. I help people make extra income from home. And I do it because I was in a place where I was hurting, when I needed extra income, but I didn't want to go out for a 9 to 5. And yet I didn't know what was available, right? Do you ever feel like your age is holding you back? Do you ever feel like your skill level isn't enough? Any of you 50 and over, you might feel that. The technology is going by so quickly. We're behind the times. What are we going to do? When I say there's an online business for you, you might get nervous. Like, is this for real? This is for somebody my age? Yes, I can help you with a business at your age. And this is finding your purpose and serving other people. This is a number one thing. People want to feel fulfilled. People want to know, what can I do to help someone? That's filling purpose. I mean, it's kind of simple, really. It's not something magical or mysterious. It's really just finding out, what do people need and how can I help solve their problems, and start a business with that. When I found digital marketing, it was like it just fell into my lap. I found a way to make income from home 2 hours a day using my cell phone, a rejection-free business, making 100% profit, making social media posts. It's not a multi-level business. There's no monthly fees. It's a one-time investment. I say each of these things because they solved a problem that I had. And now I can fulfill my purpose helping other people in the same way, finding a solution for each of those problems. Women, definitely. I know for me, security is number one. Financial security. That's always been, in the back of our head, right? We want to have enough, but we also want more than enough. There's passion projects you have. There's things in your community. There's things in your church. There's things that you want to provide. I don't care if it's from, serving the homeless to, helping kids in Africa to, the women's shelter down the street. Like, what is it you are passionate about? Teaching kids to read, working in your library. What is it that really excites you, that you would love to meet a need? And maybe that passion doesn't mean you have to be hands-on. Maybe that passion means I'm going to contribute financially. I have done all of these things, and I want to continue. But now my husband and I are on a fixed income. I have to start thinking about our retirement plan, our medical, our needs, right? We have a house. I still have a debt, mortgage debt. How are we going to get this paid off before we're in our 80s when we'll need a new roof? Like, you worry about these things. Oh, hi, friend Sela. Good to have you. Thank you, friend, for all the hearts. That is so generous. I appreciate you. So if you're looking for a purpose, if you're looking for more financial security, I have a solution for you. And time freedom. All right. I'm an old Gen X. I already have a grandbaby. My husband's retired. Time freedom is really, it's a priority. Like, I don't know, could be number one. That's how much of a priority it is, because I have a grandbaby and I only have a few more years left. I have fewer years ahead of me than I do behind me. All right, I'm past middle age. I've got fewer years ahead of me, so time is precious. I do not want to be spending it, standing behind a cash register for 9 to 5. I would much rather be home playing with my grandbaby, making dinner for my husband. I want that time freedom. I want to be doing my hobbies. How about you, right? If you had the financial security and the time freedom, what would you be doing? Would it be travel? Put a one in the comments if you'd be traveling right now. Other countries, other states, seeing the world. Put a one in the comments if you'd love to be traveling right now. If you had time freedom, what would you be doing? I'd love to know. I know my husband and I, we love taking cruises. I would especially love to have the opportunity to take my family on a trip. My 2 daughters, the grandbaby, husband, I have my dad. I would love all of us to take a trip together. And if I had the means to do it and the time to do it, of course we'd go. Of course we'd go. I want to create more memories. I want to have these adventures with them and have those memories because I'm not going to be around forever. I want my grandbaby to remember I was the yes grandma. I was the yes grandma who took her on trips, on tea dates. We went to the zoo. We did things because I had the time. I wasn't working 9 to 5. I didn't have to ask my boss for the time off to go have a fun adventure for the day. If time freedom is one of your priorities, I'd love to hear from you. You want that flexibility. You don't want the commute. You don't want a 9 to 5 or the overtime, working holidays. Those things take a toll after a while. I know my husband worked over 30 whatever years and commuted. It took him away from our family. He commuted 80 miles one way for us to be able to have a house that we could afford. And he had to do that commute. Well, he was gone all the time. And then the overtime, it's a hard way to live when you have to trade your dollars for your hours. And here we are, 50s, 60s, and you're like, ooh, I don't have that much time anymore. I don't want to spend it making somebody else some money, making my boss rich. I don't want that anymore. If you're with me, hang with me. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? I have, if you're looking to have purpose, if you're looking to have security, I want to introduce you to an idea of digital marketing as a business. And one of the reasons is because I love Legacy Builders. Legacy Builders is one of the programs that I offer. It's where I started. In fact, this is what I saw. When I first found Legacy Builders, this is what it said. $900 a day equals $328,000 a year. And then it said, rejection-free business. I thought, well, that sounds good. I'm an introvert. Rejection-free sounds really good. If you've ever been in sales and you have to stand and solicit all the time, talking to people one by one by one, rejection-free business sounds like heaven, right? It was 2 hours a day. What business promotes having a 2-hour workday? That's like unheard of. It really is. I have spent in other businesses when I was the CEO and the boss, and I had to wear all the hats and do all the jobs. I did not have automations. If you can automate your business, you can have a 2-hour workday. An automated business means there's systems in place that are working 24 hours a day, and you can have a 2-hour workday. I much prefer having automations than if you've been in a multi-level marketing, if you've been in direct sales, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you have to text people, call people, three-way phone calls, you're bothering friends and family, you have to have classes in your home, you are giving samples all the time, you understand that it took a lot more time than 2 hours a day. And then you had to be available for when your customer needed you because you were the touch point to making the sale. And that's not automations. That's me working all the time. When you're in sales that way, that takes a lot of energy. It's taking time away from your family. You want to have an automated system that allows you to have a 2-hour workday. What do I do in my 2-hour workday? I make social media posts. I go live every day. I check emails and comments so I can respond to my customers. And that happens within a 2-hour day. And then that free time, you enjoy your free time. You go do your hobbies. You go do, play with your grandbaby. You go and do your community involvement. You're interested in things going on at your church or the library or whatever. You have your passion projects that you want to contribute to, but you can't if you're working a 40-hour work week. Now I have a 10 to 14-hour work week, and I make more money than that. Here's the other thing. This is how I first saw the business. Okay. I was blown away. Whoops. Because it was everything I had ever done, and it was like the opposite. So it's not an MLM, and there's no monthly. Can I fit it all in here? No monthly fees. Do you understand how much money you're saving when you see this? If it's not an MLM, that means you don't have to pay something every single month. I've been in MLMs where I have to pay $100 a month for the product of the company that I was promoting. And that was just so I could say, I'm in business, you can pay me my commissions. And I was making 1% to 7% commissions. There's no monthly fees. It's a one-time investment for lifetime access to education, to community, to mentoring. This was a godsend. I couldn't believe my eyes that I could make $900 days and it's not going to cost me something every single month. What? And I could do it in 2 hours a day and it's rejection free. 100% profit. When I said an MLM earned me 1% to 7% commissions because the people above me were making commissions as well. Now I make all the profit. and it's master resale rights. I had never heard of this before. Master resale rights. That meant I'm now the proud owner of an asset, a digital product. I have an asset that I can sell over and over and over again. It never diminishes. That's why I work a 2-hour workday, because I don't have to create the product. It's a done for you product. Done for you product, digital product that's in high demand. The e-learning industry is a growing industry. It's $1 billion industry. And if you had a high demand product that people are looking for already anyway, then and make 100% profit on it, and it's an asset that you can sell over and over and over again. That's what I mean. When I said I've had other businesses, there was nothing like this. I've never seen this before. In the community, I'm just going to put that up here. Community is a resource of other business owners. When you decide if you want to do Legacy Builders, the digital marketing program, it comes with like-minded business owners, digital marketing business owners. There's over 45,000 community members right now, cheering each other on, giving each other encouragement, answering their questions. Many of them are six-figure earners, and they're doing the mentoring and the coaching inside the community. You're not doing a business alone. So I don't know if you want to screenshot this. This is so many things that changed my mind about starting my business again, because I found that I was done paying out money every single month to say I had a business. If you're in that boat, if you are continually pouring money into a business, you've got to look at the online space. Look at having an online business, working from home, 2 hours a day with your cell phone, social media. That's another reason that there's no monthly fees. Social media is a free way to talk about your product. And it's a really convenient and easy way for you to introduce yourself to the world. Hello to China, that you can talk to people and communicate what it is you have to share, who you are, what you believe in. It's powerful. I think I say that because I have a friend, Stronger is in China. He's been with me several times, and I'm so grateful to have people from around the world watching live on social media. Where else can you connect from all around the world and talk to somebody from around the world? It's amazing. The business is a worldwide business. It is in English, so just so you know, it's not been translated into any other business. But let me show you what it really looks like. I think I'll start with the community. This is the community page. The community page has classrooms and a calendar. Oh, I've got glue all over my fingers. I was crafting this afternoon. I was preparing for an event tonight at my church. One of the pages I love is called Wins. And look at this. Ding. I got paid while I was getting ready to go to the gym. This is an example of when you are not working 24 hours a day. Your automations are working. Hey, Steve, how are you? Hey, there's a baby data. Congratulations, friend. 600 ding. I was on my lunch break at work. When you have automated systems, you are not doing the phone calls and the texting and the emailing back and forth and trying to negotiate, schedules with somebody. Your systems work for you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Steve. I got my first customer today. I made my $100. Woo! I'm the newest member of the 40K club. I love that. I've made 5,500 this week. That is so cool. I've gotten 4 leads overnight. That's powerful. That's when systems are working for you. Because I've had people put their emails in at midnight. That's why you want automations in your business. If you've ever had another business, so one of my very first businesses, I was a graphic artist. And as a graphic artist, I was good at one thing. And then I decided to make it a business. And then I had to I was supposed to get good at a lot of different things. And I did not ever get great at any of the things. I had to be the person who created the invoices and then collect payments. And I had to do the copying, and I had to run things to the post office, and I was the delivery person and the creator of the product. But there's one thing I always neglected, and it was soliciting. It was finding new customers. I assumed, oh, I'm so great at my job, people are going to talk about me. I don't have to let people know I have a business. That was a big mistake. But 2, I didn't have that much more time. If I had to wear all the hats to do this business, I was taking real estate property photos and scanning them and putting them on my projects and creating the flyers and getting them copied and being the deliverer, like all the jobs. When was I going to be talking one-on-one to find new customers? The automations is what makes the biggest difference. 2, you have a product that's done for you. I don't have to keep creating something new over and over and over again. It's done. It's done for you. I love the part where it's rejection free. So when you have a rejection free business, that means you are working on an attraction marketing level. That's why we like social media. People can have an experience with me on a live. People can experience my content. It's searchable. It's available 24 hours a day. And then when they're ready, they'll put their email in and get more information. Because now they're interested in having a business of their own. They want a 2-hour workday so they can have the time with their family. That's precious time. You don't want to be standing at a counter from 9 to 5 every day. Tell you what, this old body couldn't take it anyway. I don't want that. I love working from home. I love having my heater on or my air conditioner on. Like, that's the kind of business I want. That is convenient. And I work on myself. I'm working on my communication skills. I'm working on learning more about TikTok, and I'm learning more about YouTube. That's creating a better and better business. A little bit every day. It doesn't happen overnight. So don't think this is some get rich quick thing. This is a good friend, Maria. Look at this. Consistency and engagement is everything. Today I hit not over almost 10,000 views on a single Facebook post. When we share things in the community, it's all about the things that It was our first. What was the first time you went on TikTok? When was the first time you went live? Because if you want something you've never had before, you've got to do something you've never done before. And I know that just sounds so cliche, but it's true. It's true. You want $900 days? What are you going to do? I said, I want an online business. That's what I'm going to do. I want a business that's rejection free. That's what I'm going to do. So let me tell you a little bit more about Legacy Builders, and then I'm going to wrap this up. When you put your email in, www.nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to get an email from me. In fact, let me show you that really quick. This is what it looks like. Got my handy dandy, what it looks like right here. This is John and Marge. John and Marge say hi. When you go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to get this page. These are the automations. This is why I don't have to be on the phone or DMing people 24 hours a day. These systems are working. So put your email in here where it says put your email in here and say, yes, I want more information. And then you'll get a free gift from me. You're going to get this thank you page, and you're going to get a blueprint, a guide to 6 figures with digital marketing. And then when you want to know more about Legacy Builders, so here's a page all about Legacy Builders and what's included, right? If you don't understand passive income, they're going to teach that. If you didn't quite understand master resale rights, they're going to teach that. The cool thing is that it's lifetime access. When you start your education on digital marketing, you have lifetime access, and it's continually growing. Do you realize that means there's more value today than there was 5 months ago when I started? The education I had then was 120 videos. Today, there's 160 modules, video lessons. It's continually growing. And there's free mentoring, there's free coaching. All of those are saved and archived. You can watch those at any time. That's why I say this is always growing. It's worth more today than it was back then. All right, so Legacy Builders is $900. I invested a one-time investment, $900. Then Digital Mastery is $600. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint is $300. And can I get it in there? Okay. It just fits. The Launchpad for $100. These are one-time investments, lifetime access to education. I love education. I love this part. One of the other things that you get is how to do digital marketing, master resale rights, and have your own funnel system. Like if you want to grow this, you want to learn affiliate marketing, you have a product, a digital product you want to bring into, the online space, you can learn how to do that. All these systems are learnable, and you can expand and grow beyond. You can have more income streams than these 4. I just started with these 4 because there's so much to learn. I said, I've got to start earning while I'm learning digital marketing. So then there's a $29 website fee. That's a one-time investment, but it goes with the program that you bought. So I do want to be very clear. If you chose, say, Launchpad for $100, you pay $29 website fee. It matches the Launchpad, and you have one income stream. Maybe you want to upgrade. Okay, I'm going to upgrade. Even if you upgrade it all the way to Legacy Builders, you have to repay that $29 because now you have the legacy builders. You need a website that is for that program. You want 4 income streams, you better update that website. So this is a one-time cost. Then I paid $12 for my domain name. I didn't know how to do this. I learned it all in the program. Where to go, what to click, what to look for, how to put the systems in so that that first page would direct people. That was my link. All of that was in the systems that I learned. So that's $12 was an annual cost. It's still no monthly fee. Then there was a $12 I paid for professional email for Never Too Late Income, another annual fee. Any questions so far? I hope I'm not going too fast. Let me know how you're doing. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Are if you're curious, if maybe you're thinking you're too old for this. Anybody out there thinking that? I didn't mean to plant that into your head if you weren't thinking that. But that was one thing when I saw that page of all the information, all the benefits of the business. It was from a woman. I know she was probably my age. She talked about having grandkids. And when I spoke to her, she said, "Oh, I hope my old brain can wrap my head around all this." And I immediately, my guard went up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And I realized once I decided to get the education, because here's the good thing. It's self-paced. It's your business. You do it at your own pace. So if it takes you 2 weeks to get your system set up, good for you. Like, you are taking your time and doing it right. I think it took me 4 days. I think I was good 4 days. Because I'd start and stop, right? And you start the video, you turn it off, do the thing. Start the video, pause it, go and do the thing, right? Very methodically, very carefully setting up my systems. But that's what it's for. It's meant for you to do it at your own pace. So I love that system. I love learning new things. But when you come up against a struggle, what are you going to do? I hope you get excited. That was one of the lessons I learned. It was in a Grant Cardone book that said, you want new problems. That's a good thing. And again, this is this mindset shift of what is he talking about? I don't want any problems. And he's like, that obviously that's not realistic. But his point was, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And we just get comfortable. It's like, oh, I don't want to stretch and learn something new. And it's, well, then you're not going to make 6 figures, are you? You're not going to be a millionaire, are you? If you're not willing to try something new and feel a stretch and a pull and that growth, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And as Grant Cardone is saying, like, feel great about that because you're doing the things that are going to make the biggest difference. That's the impact. I've looked back in the 5 months that I've been doing digital marketing, I'm realizing I'm not the same person I was. I've overcome different mindset things I thought were true, and they weren't true. Those were like false teachings, false beliefs that I had, but I thought they were true, and it turns out they were not true. And so when Grant Cardone is talking about, hey, let's come up against some new problems, one of them was going live. Going live was, oh, that's scary. Oh, that's hard. Oh, I don't know. I've got anxiety. Wah, wah, wah. Well, no, duh. You've never done it before. Of course, it's going to feel uncomfortable. You're coming across a new problem. Meet it. Meet it head on and see what it's like. Can you overcome it? Can you learn something about how to do it better and better each time you do it? You're mastering a new skill. That's okay. That's what's so neat about starting a business, especially this one that teaches you step by step how to do something the right way. I find it fascinating. It's been such a joy, truly. All right, any questions out there? Let me double check through here. I'm going to be wrapping it up here in just a minute. So I just wanted to say thank you all for hanging with me. Thanks, Steve, for all the encouragement. Joy as always. All right. If not, I will see you on Friday. I'll go live on Friday and I will see you then 2:00. I'm shooting for 2:00. That's Mountain Time. I'm in Idaho. And you guys have a blessed Thursday. I'm going to say goodbye to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, let me know if you're watching the replay, comment below. I'd love to know. And you guys have a great Thursday. And thank you to my TikTok.